I just asking you a question, sorry.
Yeah, judge people like can here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, you say when I move from here, I'll free. You say when I move from here, I'll free. You say one talk again. I wanted to mean who talk to you, but you double in the question. Hi, looking, then you want force another more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to again. And said they call me to the office. I go explain.
I think you explain to me that you come to get paid. You say you get the tea to the man. After you get the tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I will not fair.
Nobody, you getting very. You say asking you too much question. Hey, that's me. Things say make your egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
okay, I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then you.
Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, that's fine now.
Go to school. The English say I name the English.
Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Sorry.
Say Ali, you take time. You take time.
I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Say I can take time to
explain. Yeah, okay.
If I tell you things I did in Bagan before you were born, you will feel discouraged. We were the one that's feeding chicken here, but today I can't do it. I want to be honest with you people. I don't want to tell you people a fairy tale story that you'll go home and do something. I'm being honest with you people.
You said during the youthful days in Bong, you were one person who used to steal chicken.
I'm proud of that too.
And today coming back to tell the Liberian people that you want to have an elected position or occupy an elected position. Don't you think someone may refer to you as an old criminal?
And I need one to pour me, I will take it. I did it at that time, so I cannot dodge. But what I'm telling you is this: I have been refined, not only by myself, but by God alone.
But being refined, don't you think it will still follow you? This is a political era. Like you can remember.
Let me tell you something. If you want me to lie to the people of this country, then I will not do it. I'm telling you factual story about me. You didn't force me to tell you something about me. I want the Liberian people to listen to it and be able to vote for me. Look, Jesus Christ himself said, only the criminal will be able to preach the Bible and understand it better. Okay? Why do you think Jesus made that remark? Because he knew there will be criminal in the world. Look, if I go to steal chicken today, you'll put hanger on me and parade me in Bagan.
Are you making this statement to get the vote of the young people who these days are called Zogos and Zogis?
Or to maybe seek forgiveness?
Let me tell you, I'm making this statement to identify myself and where I come from, the struggle I went through, so you can build your life from there at younger generation and know there is hope in the future.
Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub. Freedom Hub, a 2-hour informative forum where key issues are discussed to shift the destiny of our country positively.
The same allegation of corruption, there are multiple cases where current officials of this government are being alleged to be deeply involved with corruption. Why not subject them to the same treatment? If Master Kimia can be good enough to go to prison on allegation of corruption, I mean, Moda should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened up Capitol. You have the evidence to prove what happened up Capitol beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The government of Liberia is an interest. It's a party in this case.
Despite of the many challenges in Liberia, poor education, joblessness, and underdevelopment, the question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive, and destructive politics?
Let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Darius Taylor, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weir, I want to publicly apologize to President Weir. We did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Baka, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. Not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K. OK and Princess Elessa Vanche Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Then people come and pay. I swear. How are we the EPF? Edition is taking from people. What's that? You know, it's the on say we didn't buy it. Yes, say na. We mo ta ko le ba. Ibo running down.
It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the rest now stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest assure your kids can't go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people I hate to say you got no love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. What a pleasant way to welcome all of you to the Monday's edition of the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Today is certainly the 19th. The 19th date of January. The year remains 2026.
But we're not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes.
This is the 19th day of the year 2026, and as a matter of fact, the 19th day of the month of January.
But the Liberian people suffering.
There are too many things happening as we gradually get close to the President's State of the Nation address.
Who you rather give the rescue now?
His Excellency Joseph Yoman Boakai is expected to address the Liberian people.
I just want to ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue?
I'm told on the fourth working Monday of January.
People what they want, then you say.
The Liberian leader will be telling us the status of the Liberian economy,
like
education, health, infrastructure from a general perspective, peace and security, and above all, the living condition of the Liberian people. Will he mention peace and security? Will he mention reconciliation and national unity? We look forward to what the President's State of the Nation address will be. But again, there are too many things to talk about in the country. A latest hunger report has indicated that Liberia is 112 out of 120 some more countries.
CDC and Unity Party.
Alexa Vanjakoli has that report. She's going to read it for all of us to listen. Liberia, your country is topping the list amongst the countries topping the hunger list. What that means is that your country, Liberia, the people say the hunger in the time easy. The people say Liberians are hungry like hell. Are they lying? Are the international research individuals lying on your country, Liberia? We're going to be looking into it. Former Minister Ruth Coker Collins of the Ministry of Public Works under the George Rias administration wrote her counterpart, Minister Giddens at the Public Works Ministry over her exclusion as a professional engineer and the most immediate past Minister of Public Works at a conference intended to address the infrastructural challenges of Liberia. In her opinion, her exclusion giving her role in the country's infrastructural sector and a professional engineer is not something good. It did not sit well with her. She didn't see it as productive for our country, Liberia. In response, the Ministry of Public Works, through the organizing team, reached out to Minister Collins and apologized to her. According to them, it is a situation that they did not plan to do the way it has been interpreted. But again, they apologized for leaving her out and subsequently extended an invitation, official one, inviting the former Public Works Minister to the conference in Ganta-Nimba County. Alexa will read both letters. We will have all of the conversation around those issues here on the platform. Too many things going on in the Republic of Liberia. We always said, the people on this radio, we've always been on record to say, whenever we spy anything that resembles goodness, whenever we spy anything that is a bit better in this country, regardless of which administration is in power, trust me, we're going to acknowledge it. When good thing is done, regardless of who is doing it, we will acknowledge whatever good thing that is, being done by whoever is in charge. It doesn't matter whether you are a CDC government. It doesn't matter whether you are a Unity Party government. What matters is the fact that Liberia is being looked at in a very different and positive direction. Too many things to talk about. I've been able to see some great job going on at certain areas, be it the private and the public sector. We're going to acknowledge some of those issues if the need be. We're going to talk about those issues as well. We take a break. When we come back, we bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia, our official sponsors. Our official sponsor, Crime Stoppers Liberia, and subsequently we're going to be bringing you Win Liberia. Win Liberia is in charge of giving all of the $7,500, the $15,000, and $25,000 to all of you who keep playing the cash giveaway. And so, since it is Monday afternoon in Monrovia, all you need to do is to keep playing by dialing *255*1#. When you dial *255*1#,
you say you are going to change things.
With just $100 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to win for yourself a $7,500. And the more you play, the better your chances are. So this is a game of chance. The more you play, the better your chances are. Right here on the platform. There are too many things to talk about. But while we keep talking those issues here on the platform, you can keep trying behind the scene to see if you can win the $7,500, or you could be the winner of the $10,000, the $15,000, or better still, $25,000 LD. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of the conversation here on 87.9.
The stopping ground for all of our Crime Stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper. Stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe. The stopping ground for all of our.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe. Let's stopping crime for all of our. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe. Let's stopping crime for all of our.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Alexa, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Oliver, and I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. However, where you're joining us, we'd like to say welcome to a brand new edition of Freedom Hub at about this time. The best thing to happen to Liberia. And of course, we're live on Freedom 87.9 FM TV on Facebook and YouTube, and via your FM dial 87.9 FM. We have a lot to talk about today. Oh my God. And I would also like to say Happy New Week to all of you. It is a new week, especially for people who are working. So I'd like to say Happy New Week to all of you. We have a couple of things to talk about. Oliver, initially you talked about something from the Ministry of Public Works, and the former minister actually wrote a piece, and that piece was addressed by the current minister, I think, through the Ministry of Public Works. So we're going to read the two communications. We're going to talk about it a bit as well. And we have the State of the Nation address in the next couple of days. It is going to be here. So I'm sure there are a couple of questions, there are a couple of concerns, and Liberians are really trying to see what the president will have in it. But I don't know if a lot will be said today. However, Orange Liberia has integrated something for you, her valued customers. So Orange Liberia now has this personalized data bundle or voice calls, all for you, her valued customers. So you activate what exactly works for you. All you need to do is *500# and you're going to have different options there. Now $2.50 go. You have about 100 and some more minutes. So you could call anybody you want to call. It is up to you. And instead of just activating $1 data bundle for a day, Orange Liberia is now giving you 30 gigabytes going for 30 days. You just need to have $30 if you can afford it. Yeah, if you cannot, of course, we have something that's tailored for you. But we'd like to say welcome.
Okay, so another report of a gang rape situation in Broadville, District 17. This time around, it is the same issue of sodomy. Yep, the same issue of sodomy. So journalist Charles Yates of the Unity Party is reporting that Zone 6, are you seeing the story? Zone 6 police station is in Broadville is investigating 7 men in connection to gang rape, sodomy of a 17-year-old boy. The victim is currently undergoing treatment at the John F. Kennedy Memorial Medical Hospital. That is what Charles Yates is reporting. A Liberian journalist, Charles Yates, is reporting this.
7 men?
7 men, gang rape,
17-year-old
boy. So they gave anything, it finished resurfacing in the country.
That's a problem.
They think we had issue with from 2006 to 2017. You know, it not come back. You know, that's why I asked the question the last time. Why is a particular government can be in power? That's when we have these kind of news coming up. This is terrible. You know, very, very terrible. So Charles is reporting. He posted this 12 minutes ago. So I can safely say this is a breaking news. You know, because the Ministry of Gender did not inform the Liberian people about it. You know, the Liberian National Police also did not even include this in their regular how you call it. Did you check LMP to know if it is on? No. So Alexa is going to verify to see if LMP did a publication to this effect. But this is very terrible in our country. Every day we wake up, one man rape one boy. We should be saying, okay, we should not even be having we should not even be having issues of rape. But the worst case scenario, we want to have a rape. If they say, oh, one man rape one girl, we'll say, okay, some kind of way we can manage to discuss that one. But how the hell we be discussing one man? We'll be discussing 7 men rape one boy. I mean, how is that sounding in our ears? You know, man, this is very, very appalling, my people.
So there's nothing here.
So the Liberian National Police did not include that.
This page was updated 2 days
Maybe
ago.
the police commander in Bravo, inter LMP headquarters yet say we are investigating 7 men. Can you imagine investigating 7 men in connection to gang rape, sodomy? So the last gang rape allegation was in connection with 3 men.
Yeah.
What is his name?
163-year-old
the Bona
Peter
man.
Bonjala.
Yeah, Peter Bonjala, the Jala man, and he 2 friends who are at large. You know, the government incident yet. This is very appalling. It is very, very appalling. Very, very, very appalling. And look, Nyeswa.
What to even say?
Yeah. I think I need 2 more in the country now. You know, new government, new thing. Okay, new government, new thing. Most of the CZ men use to buy car for the girlfriend. Yeah, they bought that kind of power now. That's what gang rape thing we're hearing. Although they want to answer that government official do it, but you know, new government, new type of attitude. Government open it, citizen close it. The government open it, citizen close it. So the government official started raping boys. And the man who raped the boy, allegedly raped the boy, who Gregor Kumon and charged to court, was in the government from the NSA. So as soon as the man feeling out, the other 7 men said, well, so long the government men started doing immediately good. 7 men go gang rape a 17-year-old boy. This is terrible. In as much as it doesn't look funny, it is not funny. We should do everything possible to discourage it. That medicine you're doing, you please go to the medicine man and tell you to do different things. This thing is terrible. You stop it. Fully know your owner. You know, yeah. Unless a setting that was shown, we not have to, you know, be refined in our utterances. Especially me. I ain't gonna be refined. That fully know your owner in the country. That thing about y'all raping boys, a foolishness. It should stop. It has got to stop. You know. When not work out one morning, every day now work out. Work out in the country, our country, when I hear nothing good. When I hear anything good. If one government official now rape 14-year-old girl, then a group of men raping 16, 17-year-old boy. That food in there, you gotta stop it in the country. You stop. Yeah, I'm on the way back. People steal. They say, "Oh, like investment." That why make it Larenpo, you know, get used to stealing. People started stealing whereby so to tell and say they're stealing their rogues. It will be better, but you can't do embezzlement, corruption. That's why maybe people stealing too much. So the thing men are doing a food in there. Let's tell them say a food in there. No need to be high in there. I'm trying to establish contact with Charles here, Alexa.
Yeah,
to call him. Let him give us some information on what it is. Charles Yet is a Unity Party journalist, so that what all can know. Go ahead.
So this trend, for a moment I'm at a loss for words because
how you are not lost for what? Seven men go rape one boy.
This is really appalling and it is absurd. This should not be happening at all. And this is not about politics at all. This is about protecting our young boys and protecting our young girls. Earlier on, I think a lot of people were very vocal about protecting young girls who are being raped, sexually abused, and harassed by men who are animals because they don't know exactly how to keep their zippers zipped. And now we have another thing that is a trend, not a good trend. It has become a very unfortunate trend where you have men allegedly sodomizing young boys. Imagine the ones that are not reported. And these are just the ones that people are trying to report a little bit. Imagine 7 grown men
Yeah,
allegedly
so Charles will call us
sodomized
in a few minutes.
a 17-year-old boy. You guys are so obsessed with teenagers. You're so obsessed with little boys and little girls. And it is becoming really, really crazy.
Yeah, it's in bad.
Like, when did it start? How did we get here? When did it become a trend that people are now very brave enough
New government, new thing.
to see a young boy and say, hey, let's go there. Let's sodomize this boy.
Yeah.
Now when?
Let's do gating, forceful gating with this boy. That's what they call
there's,
sodomize.
there's nothing to even think about. I cannot get my thoughts together on this particular thing. 7 grown men just got up one morning or one afternoon or one evening and it'd be like, hey, let's find a young boy to violate his body. How did that become a trend, rather? How did that become a trend? Like, who actually introduced this as the new trend in this country? Because we're just discussing Peter Bonjala a couple of days ago.
Yeah, so journalist, let me hold you there.
It is really
journalist,
crazy.
Charles Yates is calling. He broke the news. Good afternoon, Charlie.
Hey, good afternoon, okay. Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Wedding, I just speaking to you.
Thank you very much. So you live in Broadville, District 17, and we're just reading on your page discussing current events, and we stumbled over your post. 7 men allegedly gang rape a 17-year-old boy, sodomy. Charlie, what is the story coming from again?
Okay, so this incident it occurred 2 days ago in the Pool River area.
Okay.
In Broadville, and it has been alleged that this boy at the age of 17 to 18 years, he and his friend went to attend some traditional ceremony in the gay community where the gay tribes are moved. And then while they were attending that event, according to our investigation, the boy was chased out of the area because he was not a member of the quote-unquote society. And according to the information, he went to spy on them.
Okay.
So they pulled out a chase on him. He lived not too far from the same environment. So he ran home, went into his mother's house, locked the door. The guy chased after him, bust the door, talking to the bush.
Oh, wow.
And they committed the arrest act.
Wow.
So the community have been worried about this incident. The child is now at JFK undergoing medical treatment. I spoke with the mother. She confirmed it, and the way she described the situation, okay, as any parent would feel bad, would really feel very hurt. She said her child was destroyed, damaged, and she can't even imagine how she would live with that. Even the boy, because he recovered this morning, and he threatened to take his life. He said he cannot live with that kind of mental torture.
Wow.
Yeah, so the dead governor, Warren Johnson, he was on that case before the police got involved. The community pressure rising to turn over the guys because the guys are claiming that they are all society men, and the boy went to invade into that society bush.
Oh, so is somebody invade into your society bush that to do gay business to them?
It's strange to me to hear that our traditional people will engage into such an act. Normally, when people go invade or spy on the people's society, normally they will just take you and initiate it by force.
Oh yeah, because the man is 17 or 18, so I mean he's already a man by traditional standards. Yeah, so I mean, compulsory initiation would be better off. That one internet effect can be working on the rest of it. But to go do sodomy,
The most disappointing thing and hurtful thing to kill kids that they were able to chase this child. He ran to a mother's house for rescue. They busted the door, enter, and took him from the house and took him back to the bush. As we speak, the mother cannot locate the child trouser. They made this boy with banana leaf or I'm on the radio. The way they describe the scene is not for the radio. The banana leaf, the blood, the woman.
Wow.
Okay, this is disturbing. So as we speak now, they are at the Zone 6 police station, ongoing investigation. There have not been any official charge yet. The police is waiting for the medical report from JFK. Maybe by tomorrow, they're supposed to run some tests on the boy again this afternoon. By tomorrow, they will turn over the medical report to the police. Then they will proceed with the case.
Okay.
But all 7 of them have been arrested already.
Okay, that's good. That's good. The fact that they were arrested, that's a wonderful one. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you for the clarity.
Thank you.
Okay, Alexa, you heard it. It took a different twist.
Wow.
But very, 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 very pathetic.
So what kind of society?
What kind of
they talking
society?
about?
Well, you know,
is it something that has to do with a gay club?
Our national traditional poorer
what is that?
societies would not do that.
Is the Ministry of Internal Affairs is that ministry aware
Yeah.
of this
What kind of society?
society that you're talking about?
What kind of society will go find somebody and choose to do sodomy as punishment? Come on. I mean, well, what did the pastor say? The Ghanaian pastor. Yeah, I remember one pastor had some kind of sermon. When something happened during the election, Liberians will suffer, the rich will suffer, the poor will suffer. God, I hope we are not living in that era. I just hope it is not what's happening. But that's it. Still on current affairs. That's what you have. The good thing is the fact that the police is in charge of the situation. 7 of them have been arrested, according to Charles, and they are currently at the Zone 6 police depot, waiting for a medical report from JFK, so that further charges can be pressed in accordance with the law. Your country, Liberia, is in trouble. That's what we started saying on this video, right? The country is in trouble, and there is a need that we save the country. There is a need that we help the country. And that's all we can say. We hope the boy will recuperate sooner. It's going to be a difficult thing to do, considering the psychological traumatic condition he's in at the moment. It's going to be a very, very tedious one. But let's hope fate, God, and divinity will intervene, and somewhere, somehow, the medical people will do their own piece of job to ensure that he's in good hands and good shape. To be able to respond to all of the psychological help that will be rendered by those who are, trained in psychosocial counseling and the rest of it. But this is very, very devastating. It's very, very, I don't even know what to say, but this is disgusting. Yeah, very disgusting. I haven't heard of any traditional society, punishing people in that form and manner. That is ritualistic. Yeah, I'm not going to beat around it. That is ritualistic. In a money society, the John and the grandmaster said, I am gonna do. You go spoil the people child for nothing. I hope the country law will take its course. There is one thing to arrest somebody. There's another thing for the law to be implemented to the core. Yeah, the other 16-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy, right? The 15-year-old boy, the Jala man. We don't know how far that case is going to go. Let's see whether he's going to appear in court in the coming days. Let's see what will be the outcome of it. Here we are again. Jala case not end with the alleged sodomy of a 15-year-old kid in nothing ending. Then we got 7 men again, alleged sodomizing a 16-year-old, 16, 17, 18-year-old kid. This is very appalling. And yeah. Your country in trouble. That's all I can say. Yes, that's all I can say. Do you have the rest of the?
No, so that's just what has been reported. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Alessa is disturbed by the news, man.
Cause I'm just trying to think about it.
Yeah.
Imagine when I read the police charge sheet right after New Year's Day when we resumed work,
Mhm.
And just going back to how that little boy described or narrated what happened to him, not on one occasion, but on more than two occasions, from November 29th, December 24th, and then beginning of January up to the 3rd. So you can imagine how it was. And today again, we're hearing this. 7 men. So I'm still trying to understand, like, what kind of society is that? And I think that's also where the Ministry of Gender should come in, because I asked the question last time if the ministry is really a practical one at about this moment in the country's history, because a lot is happening, and I don't see the ministry doing what the ministry should be doing, because right now it is not a moment to stay in your different offices. No, this is the moment to be out there, because these young boys, these young girls, their lives are being destroyed on a daily basis by very, very wicked people. Imagine 7 men. And what Pro Charles just said, this little boy ran away. They still went ahead, went after him, and still got him from his house. So it tells you that this was an intentional act. So of course they're already arrested. They're there at the police station and all that. But what happens next? Like, what is going to happen? Are we going to have another story of maybe 9 men, God forbid, sodomized? Maybe this one will be a 6-year-old boy, God forbid. Is that what we're actually waiting for, to be able to have a serious national conversation about this? Because if we continue to just sit back and imagine, we talked about that guy's saga, Peter Bonjara, for a couple of days, and after that was done. No one else is talking about it. I talked about it Wednesday. No one else is talking about it now. And now we have a new update. Not a pleasant update. We have a new update. So after today and tomorrow, what's going to happen? We're going to forget about it again. So it means this has become a culture that is being embraced by people. Imagine they're saying we have a society or we have a court. Is it for ritualistic purposes? Like, what exactly is it all about?
I mean,
because I'm sure most of these different traditional organizations we have
the way Charles explained that thing. I mean, it resembles ritualistic activities. Sure, it is.
I mean, most of these different traditional organizations we have, I'm sure the Ministry of Internal Affairs is aware, because you have to go there to get maybe you have to go there to get your maybe certificate or whatever it is, so that you can be recognized by the Ministry of Internal Affairs. But at about this moment, we are having these different reports. So how else do we go about our daily activities? How do we go about being safe in this country? Because nobody is safe. If you can have grown men go into a little boy's house because he ran away, to get him from there again and allegedly sodomize this little boy. They're going to have their different weapons, and that's not what we want. Because if people cannot be protected by the state, if people cannot be protected by the different authorities that are to protect them, it means everybody is going to protect themselves. Is that the point we want to get first as a country before we take this really seriously? This is no politics. There are people who were very vocal about this. There are people who were moral voices. And now I ask again, where is the Council of Churches? Like, what the organization is?
Look,
what thing they can talk in?
I'm hoping this one will not slide, because
this is really,
that is diabolical. I mean, I'm not going to say anything here. It is diabolical. The fact that Charlie said they ran behind the man, bust his mother door, went for him. It's deliberate.
What made him?
In
fact, Oliver, what made him brave enough
to go in the man's house and break the place and open up the door?
It means that's what they've been doing for a long time.
7 men. Allegedly took one small boy. About? 7 men? Come on.
That's really, really.
I mean, that's terrible. That's terrible. Who knows if they did not even do witchcraft manipulation to make the ball go spy on there in the first place as a justification to do their stuff.
So what did they doing a ball go spy on it?
Who knows?
who knows? Whatever the case is, whatever the case is, this is wrong. They are not supposed to do it, and we are hoping that the law will take its course, in this matter. Maybe five particular. You want to do that?
Like now?
No, hold on. Yeah. So yeah, maybe 5 calls. Let's take 5 calls before we jump to the Liberia hunger situation. Let's take 5 calls. You heard it, my people. You heard the journalist who our very good friend Charles Yed. By the way, he supports the government. He is a supporter of the Unity Party administration, President Bouakar's supporter. He just reported on this particular situation. He said 2 days ago. You're very clear in his reportage. 2 days ago, the police is investigating. That's the good news. We're hoping that the investigation will not leave there. It will proceed to the court. These 7 bastards should be made to understand that they cannot be as cruel, to innocent people in such form and manner. Just seven calls. Since there were 7 men, let's take 7 calls. Then we call it a day on this issue. The first of the 7. Go ahead quickly. No time.
Good evening, KOK.
Good evening.
Alexa, and good evening to all peace loving Liberians who are in Kenya this time. This is concern for the record.
Go ahead, Gus.
KOK, this thing is unprecedented in our national life, and it needs to stop. It's good that Charles raised the issue, and those concerned with the family and the, the commissioner or the head of the area where this incident occurred, that have taken siege of it, should do everything to ensure that the perpetrators are brought to book. Because if we sit down and take no action, there is a likelihood that this is going to permeate and degenerate into a situation where people will just be walking the street and you go here, the next thing the other person was raped or kidnapped
or sodomized.
Raped, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. God's help. We leave you, Gus. We'll leave you. Let's go to America and take the second of the 7 calls we are intending to take on this matter. Go ahead. Let's hear you quickly.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing you loud and clear now. Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Khan, Oliver Khan. This is Dorothy Desi.
From the U.S.
That situation happened. I'm Dorothy Desi from Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
That situation happened with my older sister. That was when they had the cricket bush behind the seminary school in Douala. And she followed behind the people. You know how they put the children out, they come in grimy and stuff, and they follow the people. And when they go over there, other than went behind the people, they grab her. But being that they knew that trap she from, so they couldn't initiate her. And my father and a few people from Yucatan went over there and begged them, and they released her without putting nothing on her for her, or mentally ill or whatsoever and stuff like that. So that thing that people do over there, because we're going on in the country where people grabbing boys, children, girls, and raping them, they think they can do anything in our country. No, the cricket bush that used to be like that. When they arrest, when they take your child because they follow behind them, they will keep them. Especially when they know it's not their society. You're not going to do something to them. When your family come and talk and pay the fund they ask for, they will give it to them without touching your child. You're not going to put no medicine or be useless and stuff. So that's a different evil people sitting down over there.
Oh yeah.
And you're not broke. You're sitting down there. You're sitting down over there. The people get the evil take over your lane. And all there will be for 2029. That's 2029. That's 2029. When 2029, you will know where you will be at.
Okay.
That it is starting over there.
We leave you right there, man.
When will you grab somebody 17 years old child and 7 men penetrate in them? So okay, that's in our country. Because I will kill human being.
Thank you, man. We leave you right there, ma'am. Dorothy Desayu from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's talk to this person from Liberia. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. You are the third of the 7.
Okay. How are you, my dear brother?
We're great, my brother. Let's hear you, sir.
Okay. I'm following the conversation on the car where this evening in my comfortable again.
Go ahead, Abraham. Let's hear you.
Thank you for the show, okay. What I want to say, okay, this was just a very risky and brother. For member of the greatest party, but I think, okay, this thing has been a long time. They've been doing this thing, okay, what's so brother? I mean, if you want to saw I just one day I run away from there, and nothing happened to me. One day we don't run away from there, nothing happened to me, okay.
Wow.
Brother, for security reason, I don't want to talk too much on the rest of my life. I don't want to talk too much of the thing I saw it for doing okay. I will, okay, the thing I saw, brother. My man, then when watching the African soldier, that's what I saw, brother. Okay, let me get on the photo, brother. We don't go around. You saw that, brother, and we need a community, okay. There is a lot of people, brother.
I know. I know. That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, Abraham. But Abraham, all the one that happening, all the things that coming out under your government, because I remember you elected the government. Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's leave you and talk to Man CC. Go ahead. We are great, Man CC. You are the fourth.
Mama.
Thank you. No, I want to be on listening. No, okay. But my brother who just got a what? I feel telling you for my brother. Spencer, man, I know Spencer who.
Down Abraham Big Dolly.
Abraham. Don't cry like your government got no power. We are wicked. We are taking it, putting it in your body. We are getting to the messing ball. Like what you are saying on every platform. You're on that. Who said it on every platform? Why are you crying? Say you so almost died? No. Don't be afraid. Call your knee. They can make a case that we are going to make a case. Okay, you get
the man say the playing go. He won't call and he won't call the players because the people yeah. It possible the book got power. So you want to remember call the people these people go deal with.
Okay. The people get killed. They're government are best government in the whole country. In the whole world, they're government is going to find the best government. You understand what I'm saying? They say we are not gay, ready to man. The one for so we go and you know people are learning that get on my place. Start out people say get to girl. We are all fooling me. Physician. You see me? He said we are not gay, ready in this country. I'm saying it. Come on, look at camera, man. You are saying it.
Okay.
Okay. What you say? Oh, you no, let's go back the best coming back.
We leave it right there. Over the people raise somebody something here over.
Follow bossy too. What you wanna wait? And the best way for the I don't want that. I want to come and no. That the best coming power now.
Thank you. We leave you right there, Man CC. Let's talk to this person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Thank you to USA Eleza.
Go ahead.
The official spokesperson for the Liberian Civil Rights Movement, and I join you from Obokawa.
Let's hear you. Then we take the last two quickly.
We are in too much trouble. We all need to kind of get our Liberians to see how we can stop it. Because the day of President Boga started violating our rule of law constitution, this is what we are seeing. Because from him, he get to the official, and from the official now to I got Liberian. Who are close to the power, and this is wrong for our country. It can't be putting our young girls, our young children. It might be my sister chat tomorrow, my brother chat tomorrow.
God forbid. Thank you.
These are Liberian. They're doing it too. So then stop. We will come together and stop the people.
Thank you. We leave you right there. Let's talk to Pa. We are talking. Go ahead, Pap. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Okay. You see the other one that fall down from Prophet there, the hurting you.
Oh yeah.
So trouble or problem coming in the country, but you take it to be full. Yeah. Okay, Papa, take care.
Okay, Pa. Here we are talking about 7 men allegedly sodomized. You know, sodomized. When they say sodomized, I mean they do gay work to one small boy. You know, the both people get funny behavior. When they want to talk bad thing, then they can put it in B English. Sodomized mean they do gay bene to one small boy who not agree. They force the boy. 7 person force the boy to do gay work to him. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. Quickly, you should be the second to the last caller.
Yeah, thank you, Oliver. And this is Edmond Carr. You know, let me say hi to Princess. And you know, the Bible said, life and death lies in the tongue. Boakai made 2 key statements that we are overlooking. He said, if it calls for you to dance with the devil, you're going to dance with the devil to become president. The next one, he said, not one. He said, that would be the end of Liberia when you come to him now winning presidency. And these are key words that you don't overlook. And what the devil wants is blood. You hear what the brother is telling you about blood being on the board, the banana leaf they put around him. So the last one, the same pastor that you were talking about, after the election, it was on Freedom FM when he broke that news, that Nigerian pastor advising the Liberian people. But then on King's FM, he came back to say President Baka needed to confess and call for a 3-day fast and prayer so that God could have removed the calamity from over Liberia. He failed to do so. Another pastor, he always on Liberty Radio discussing issues between the Quran and the Bible. He always say, I think Wednesday, Monday, and another day, he said, during around that 6th election before the swearing in of Bouaka into office, he said he saw demons hanging over Liberia and they are calling for blood. At that time, the United Party people fought him play to curse that man, that pastor. He told them, he said, what you do? Wait and see. And while I'm saying you don't see it happen, then you come, you insult me and say all kinds of things that you want to say. We are in trouble. People say we should pray, yes. But what needs to happen here is that the leaders that are over us, they are the ones that are carrying on the evil act. Okay. They are the ones that are playing with the blood. So for God to forgive us, they are the ones that need to come up.
Thank you.
We join together and generate the eyes, call for forgiveness, then the calamity can be removed from over Liberia. But until then, you will see more of these things happening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's go and look for 7 over 7, the last caller on this particular edition. Let's talk to you. You are the last caller. Let's hear you quickly. Then we go to the next topic.
Hey, okay, and Alessa, this is Joseph calling from New York.
New York City. Go ahead.
Man, my people.
Yo, that what happened? That what happened in the country?
People, that what we were telling you, the both brothers are in time to have this kind of thing with your children, your boys, not even gay. The girls are not enough now. And that's for me. But look, my brothers and sisters are telling you people, you got to protect yourself. When you go somewhere, put something in your pocket. Have some kind of knife to defend yourself. Because you don't do it, people will destroy that nation. Because it comes from official. Nobody in the government don't doing anything. Who do you go to? The police are supposed to be enforcing the law and free people. And say, yeah, you can go free now. You finish bossing somebody, but you okay. Nobody can hold you responsible. What kind of reckless and foolish people we got in the place? That what you think to have to come to the presidency for? To come destroy the nation? Come spread this kind of rape? Hey man, my people.
So according to Charles, here, this one has no link with the government yet. One of the gays, something was connected to a government official, but they wanted to say that 7
My
individuals.
brother, okay. Who set the foundation? Who set the precedent?
Okay.
From the government.
They're
the ones set the precedent. Even before the election, all the killing that they did, they're seeing people in government today. But no, you look at that. People who kill people are in government today. People who say, I will kill this person are in government today. What kind of government is this? What kind of world we living in, man?
Okay.
No, some of us, we are here. It's painful. We got our people down there. We don't feel pleased that we sit down and something is just happening. Oh, I'm not my own children. Because some of us got our children here. But we are affected by those people who lose those kind of things. They affect every one of us. Whether we are here or we are there, that stigma is on everyone or wherever you go in the world. Because what thing there is going out. People look at us to be the way we do. Our living testimony to that in court was somebody said the kind of crazy thing in court that all Liberians, the first 15 years Civil War, this is the kind of thing they do, the rape women, they do this, they do that. But we are living testimony. But a crazy old papa who
no. We have to let you go. We certainly have to let you go at about this moment. And so Alexa, we'll have to take a quick break and be gone. Yes, we'll have to take a quick break. When we come back, we're certainly going to jump in the next topic. The report says Liberia is amongst the countries that got plenty hunger. Plenty people hungry in the country. That's what the report is saying. Let's take this quick break to be right back.
My brother, God can bless anybody.
It's the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM. Yes, the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway is here. For just 50 LD or 25 cents USD, you can win from 5K, 6K, 8K, and 10K LD. To play the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom 87.9 FM.
Okay, all right. Okay. I spotted the Pastor Simon. Somebody share with the Pastor Simon with me just now. I spotted it. The Ghanaian pastor who said, there will be calamity. If this happen. I saw the symbol, but I know while I was looking at this, somebody was calling me. So if anybody got it, let the person resend it to me. The person who sent it, let them resend it to me, please. If you're listening, resend that Pastor Sermon to me. Okay, I think I got it now. I got it. Yes, I got it. But that's where we are. Alexa, please read the report on Liberia. Please read the hunger report on our country, Liberia. Please, it is very important. Yep. So keep playing the cash giveaway as Alexa is reading. Hopefully, we're going to be doing some draw here to pay people some money. *255*1#. Alexa, go ahead.
Okay, just a minute.
On the Liberia.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're not alone. I just small one reading.
So it says, in the 2025 Global Hunger Index, Liberia ranks 112 out of 123 countries with sufficient data to calculate 2025 Global Hunger Index
out of 123 countries. Out of 123 countries, Liberia is
112.
Thank you. So 123 minus 112. I just 11 countries hungry past Liberia.
Don't say it like that.
No, I would say it like that. I mean, there's a difference between me and the other people. Just think of people beautifying English to discuss the country problem. That nonsense. We gotta optimize this. No, all that BB English, I ain't in it. I can speak it well. I'm not going to speak it when it concerns the livelihood of the people. The report says Liberia is the 112th hungriest country you can think about. Very hungry. out of 123 countries where get hunger, Liberia is at number 112. When you subtract 112 from 123, you only got 11 different. So that only 11 countries now hungry par Liberia. Yeah, 11 countries hungry par Liberia.
Should I continue?
Only 11 countries hungry past Liberia. Out of 123, Liberia is at 112. At least Liberia going to be around.
Which one is at least?
No, maybe out of 123. Wow, go ahead.
You cannot fix it.
No, go ahead.
So it continues with a score of 30.0 in the 2025 Global Hunger Index. Liberia has a level of hunger that is serious.
Read the thing, isn't it? Oh, what can I guess?
I'm sorry. So should I read that over?
Read it.
Okay, it says with a score of 30.0 in the 2025 Global Hunger Index, Liberia has a level of hunger that is serious. This GHI score is based on the values of 4 component indicators. Number one, you have of the population is 35.5% of Liberia's population is undernourished.
Undernourished.
Oh my God.
They can't eat good. I mean, you can just eat because you just put something in the stomach.
For your stomach.
Yeah, undernourished.
26.9% of children under 5 are stunted.
So the information on Liberia hunger, go to the Global Hunger Index. Go to the Global Hunger Index. This entity is responsible for tracking hunger across the world. So go to the website, go and click in Global Hunger Index. You're going to find it. If you're on WhatsApp, inbox me and I will send it to you. I mean, Julius Jerry posted this. It's on all of the different pages around the world. This is a site, their own a job that to calculate hunger all over the earth. Alexa, some of the reason why the information did not get to the people way back is because somehow we've not been able to break it down to the people understanding. I think I'm interested in simple communication these days. Let people understand that the people who fed the report, their own a job where they get on the whole earth that to calculate the amount of hunger in each country. They go to America, everybody is hungry here. You know, they play with the demographic, do all of this, the research, the study, do the analysis. They come and tell you, say, in America, that 50% can eat sport food, 100% can go big McDonald's for OO food. I mean, the people got the records. Go ahead, Alexa. The Global Hunger Index.
It says
go ahead.
3.4% of children under 5 are wasted. They explain that later. I want to read it. It also says 7.3% of children die before their fifth
birthday. Yeah, 7.3% of the children die. Child malnutrition. You know, different stuff. Go ahead.
So down here, they actually explained all the things they talked about.
Yeah.
Undernourished.
So global hunger index .org. Global hunger index.org. Go there. That's the website. You'll find it.
So undernourishment means, in other words, the share of the population with insufficient caloric intake. People who don't really take good calories. If you're in the gym, you understand what that means. Child stunting, it also means the share of children under age 5 who have low height for their age. People who can say how to go.
So they are also citing Concern Worldwide Liberia. Yeah. They're also citing Wet Hunger Hive. Wet Hunger Hive is working with the Ministry of Agriculture. Go way down, you see it. Way down at the end of the page. That's where you're going to see it. So you have Wet Hunger Hive. World Hunger Hive, Concern Worldwide. Then you got Global Hunger Index. You got IFHB Alliance 2015, Cloud Data Protection, and everything. Yeah. So Alexa, that's
so child wasting. They're saying the share of children under age 5 who have low weight for their height, reflecting acute undernutrition.
Yeah.
So there are people who.
That's why I can say, the child check.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, our country is still struggling, and this is the part of it that we're gonna handle quickly, right? we can be at 112 out of 123. And let's say like you're in a class of 20 students, then they say your periodic rank. So out of 20 students, you are number 18. I mean, you dull. Huh? All are fighting to leave hunger. We have 128 countries that are fighting to move from in hunger. The 123 countries fighting to move from in hunger, the person who to number 123, it means that person 22, they're better small than the one at the 123. The 121 better than the 122, and that's how it keeps coming down until Liberia is at 112. So on the whole earth, that only 11 countries hungry per Liberia. Based on the report, only 11 countries on the earth that got hunger per Liberia. It should not be. Okay, it happened under an economist, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. The country was still hungry. So we understand. It happened under a footballer. The country was still hungry. We understand. It should not happen under an agriculturist. President Joe Bwaka is an agricultural individual. At least that is what his records will show us when we go look it up. When we go look for President Bwaka record, Alexa. Oh, he worked to, how do you call that company where he took the money for we do sacking? LPMC. Agriculture, LPMC do sacking, then Turbo sacking from agriculture. Yeah, not Turbo, but Amos Oil sacking from agriculture, then do sacking from LPMC. So, anyway, we want to hear around there, but he was dismissed from those two places. And all the two places are full area. The concerned agricultural productivity. We have a president who is an agriculturist. Yeah, we should not be having issue with the food thing. Liberia should be somewhere around at least maybe 100 over 123. Alexa? You know, or maybe 80 over 123, or maybe 40 over 123. But why we can't even be about 10 over 123? Once we are about 10, I mean we are closer to getting off the ladder. You know, the hunger index calculation is like a deep hole. The hole get 20. So every step that you take, you know, upward, you are going closer to getting off the hunger pit. So when you are at 2 over 123, it means once you are 2 over 123, you can spar outside, your hair can be outside, you can be seeing the cold breeze outside. When you do 1 over 123, it means you are about to leave the hunger hole. And any moment from that level, by the time you leave, it means the 123 country that in the hunger bene, you're not part of them again. But then you start joining the ladder of prosperity. Our country under an agriculturist should not be ranking this low on the report for hunger. Now, here is the situation. And I want to say this for our people and let it be known. The hunger in the town is not strange. I will not lie, say when Charity or Empower people used to eat, everybody used to eat, and there was nobody hungry. No, I'm not foolish. I'm not that foolish to say such a thing. I will not say to you that when Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was in charge of this country, nobody was hungry. I mean, I'm not drunk now. I can say when Joey was in power in this country, nobody was hungry. I'm now also going to say that I expect everybody to eat under Joe Bwaka. But when you have a government that told you that their job is to rescue you, and the president being somebody who got his experience from agriculture, then it is important for our country to have something better in terms of food security and the rest of it. We can't be having these kind of things happening in the country. And some of the fundamental reasons why the country is hungry is because of political decisions that have been made by the government and people. Look at the country is hungry. The country is hungry because the country is at that level of hunger. Because the government is not taking crucial decisions that will take the people out of hunger. Look, the last time I checked, there was this guy from Kenya. When we were at Benson and Randa Street, Freedom FM, our old building, Alexa. So he bought banana. He came to do some kind of work with some kind of serious manner security entity. I will not call the name. It was under the Weir's administration. When he bought a banana, he paid $100 for 3. He used to sell the banana 3 for 100. He said, do you guys know, per your calculation, do you guys know that if 500,000 is invested in growing banana and plantain alone, Liberia will be self-sufficient in banana and plantain production? 500,000 US dollars, I'm talking. And the country could start exporting plantain through the provision of support to smallholders. The smallholders will then empower the exporters. The exports alone that we'll have on banana and plantain can solve some of the unemployment problem in the country. Why am I bringing this guy scenario up? He only spoke about 500,000 being the initial direct investment going into the production of banana and plantain. A serious-minded agricultural president would not have prioritized spending $1.2 million on 2 cars, 2 bulletproof cars. In fact, 2 bulletproof cars when he already received 2 brand new cars from the previous government. President Weah bought 2 brand new Toyota Land Cruiser, bulletproof, and gave it to President Bouaka 2. When you're going to bury dough in Grand Gillette, the 2 cars in carry. The fact that the cars can go Grand Gillette, Montez said the car not even sport. They're not listen car can go Grand Gillette. The strong cars can go Grand Gillette. A recent trip to Foya, Lofa County, he didn't carry the 1.2 million bulletproof. The President Weah car, the car President Weah left. That's why he carried. So vehicle for the president was never a priority. Alexa, vehicle to move the president around was never a priority. What we expected this agricultural president to have done, since he had money to buy cars, was also look, instead of the money, let go grow cassava in huge quantity. Let's say the $1.2 million. We're not going to do no funding project proposal. When people don't want Steve money, agriculture ministry can be doing project proposal, funding project. Then everybody go there, project consultant. No. Let the $1.2 million practically and go to the field in Kema. For example, Kema is noted for growing cassava. Let the $1.3 million invest in Kema, make Kema, turn Kema into a cassava production county. That cassava will give us check, Elisa, it will give us depot, it will give us the correct fufu. That cassava will give us cassava chips. It will give us the edible cassava itself, and it will give us plenty in it. And the availability of variety of food can reduce hunger. Because the man see rice, the man can see depot. If the man see depot, he can see acheke. If you see acheke, he can see the raw cassava. If somebody said they can turn cassava into over 10 different edible stuff. The 2 cars President Bouaka driving could make Liberia self-sufficient in cassava production and utilization. By this time, that hunger went to 112. They were going to reduce more. They were making $400,000 on an ATM card. And let me say, the last time when they went for $4 million to the capital, when the budget was being delayed and they went out to execute something in 2024, we saw the letter. The letter said you need to put $100,000 in the president's car whenever he's traveling. A president who is from a food and agricultural background should invest more in food production so that our country will not be to 112 over 123. That's just simple. Especially when the very A in the RS agenda represents agriculture. The first thing that begins the RS agenda, what the government running on? RS agenda. The A in the RS agenda represents agriculture. Then they get rule of law, tourism, you know, the rest of it. You understand that? So you can't have an agricultural president in charge and your country keep running 112. No, for me, it's not sitting down well. President Parker should try, but next year let's come to at least 100 and 100 and what?
It may be on the list, but it takes time. So.
At least we're around 100. Yeah, I mean, let's double up the 12. When we're around 100, then it means that 23 countries, 100 past us. When we're around 90, then it means that 33 countries, 100 past us. Small until we be coming. But the president should try. That's in the book saying, it's not just data out. It's not just data on the paper. And nobody should think this is just analytical data being done by how you call the group? A World Hunger Index. No, Global Hunger Index. So nobody should think it's about it. As we speak right now, before I allow Alexa to come in quickly, then we jump to the we may not even discuss the public work issue. We just go and jump directly into the conversation. As we speak now, we've always said this on the radio. One woman on her way to the market now to buy food. What the time, Alexa?
20 minutes.
20 minutes after 5. As we speak right now, there are over 10,000 human beings in Monrovia alone that generally go in the market to buy food. They're not going to buy food because they ate this morning or they ate this afternoon. And they just going to cook the evening food, you know, and to balance diet, right?
Dinner.
No. Over 10,000 human beings going out now to the market to go buy food. And that food they're going to buy, it is the first food that they will put on the fire. It is the first fire they come in there today. So also can let fire in the morning for bread and spaghetti, all the funny thing there, you know, noodles there, you know, egg there, yeah. And so also will come out, you know, they have something like that, they do something like check rest and other different thing there, you know, different stuff for the lunch. Then in the evening now, they start facing the plantain, you know, the plantain sauce, you know, the different one in the evening for plus the fresh pineapple juice and thing there. You know, then before they go sleep now around 10, you know, they gotta mix the tea, you know, late on tea and tea, everybody drink it. They cherry be eating the cucumber and different fruits to retire. No, I'm talking about those horses then. I wanted that more Ali cherry even to them. I didn't want to live in that side. I'm saying over 10,000 human beings as we speak right now. Let's say 520, now 521. Over 10,000 human beings are generally going to the market to buy food for the first fire to catch in their house. Now, almost of that projected 10,000 human beings, this is just unofficial, Alexa. Of that 10,000, about 7,500 are they not carrying the real food money in the market. 10,000 people say, I'm going to buy food. Since the day started that today, I'm going to go buy food for my family to let fire. About 7,500 are there going to that market. They're not even carrying the correct food money. What am I saying? If the man carrying the rice and the oil money, he not get money for Momwe, Pepe, and the bitter ball. And you get all that other one, he ain't got money to buy coal. Or she doesn't have money to buy coal. I mean, fire coal, charcoal, that's what I'm talking about. A good portion of that number that going to buy food right now will go there and tell the woman, say, and they, I beg you, I'm buying 3 cups, but please add 2 there tomorrow, bring the 2 cup money. Because the horse can eat 5 cups. She only got 3 cup money, but she want to buy 5 cups to serve the horse. So she will go to a custom woman, Costo, please give me 5 cups, but I'll pay for 3 tomorrow. I pay for what they call. And when I let her going back tomorrow, she returning the 2 cup money. She not crediting from the rest woman again. She will buy everything from the rest, The crediting now will be shifted to the coal woman. Coal woman, please give me two plastic of coal. I'll pay for one tomorrow. I'll bring the other one. And if you don't credit for the coal woman the next day, she's not going back to the coal woman because she doesn't want the coal woman to see her crediting to be so usual, so constant. You know, when you crediting too much, I can tell you, say, don't come here, come tomorrow. You know, so you can do it to simply or. So the person will go back now to the first woman and say, fair woman, please give me one come way. Then you add one bluffy oil. Tomorrow I'll pay for the bluffies. Now, what are we saying? And about this moment, it shows that the country is seriously in trouble, hunger. And that's what the report is indicating. Go to the market right now. I wish you could put one big speaker in all of the marketplaces. Let the people in the market call and say, they think we are talking a lot. Those who can go there to buy, those who selling there, they know what I'm talking, Alexa. You know? Liberians by themselves are not beggars. Liberian let be show. For Liberian, we are be baking. You know, it can. Yeah, right? But Liberian got simple. But you find these things happening these days in the market. And you know, these days, our market women, they're selling the oil, they're selling the Vita, they're selling everything together. So you can make it easier enough for the old man who not get money to credit. So all you need to do is just get 2 item money. So if your whole full money is going to be about 600 LD. I'm talking average Liberian family. I know let's have some 600 LD now. So just also you get a 300. When you get a 300, you go, you get a woman 300, then you take the other 300 credit. So if 300 can buy the rest, the other one buy, you know, two snap of oil. It takes some Vita and it says, oh, and definitely give me one. Yeah, because most of the people are selling everything together. So it make it easier for them to credit. That's how these people calculate hunger. Don't see some of the white people go inside in the marketplace and you think say they don't know what they're doing. They are practically calculating how people are operating. They know how people do business. And the only reason why these things are happening because the country is very tough, no job. No job in the country. The private sector that's supposed to provide a job, the labor minister that's selling job, how do you call the thing? Job permit, work permit, selling it to foreigners. The last time he and Dylan were making flour, whether they were CY, after 3 days, he and Dylan say they reconcile. They don't get talk about the work permit issue again. Who are they fooling? I don't know. The last time we saw one Chinese man washing car in Grand Cayman County. Where men washing car? They said that his job to wash car. As though we do not have Liberians in the country who can wash cars. So when people come out and say Liberian hungry, people that they are providing. No job in the country. The government came to power and just started sacking people. He goes, the Ministry of Work, Ministry of State, you sack 800 people. Ministry of Transport, you lay 207 down. You go Ministry of Labor, you sack that. You sack all over. You sack almost 4,000 women. You took them from job. 450 EPS officers, you send them home. Those are officers who, when they were taking that $250 pay, they would get some to that woman to go do that cold water business, some kind of business. And somewhere, somehow, the people were buying their rest, buying their oil and their boni. They were eating, they were doing something. When you disrupt the livelihood of people and you do not have a quick fix solution to replacing jobs that were lost as a result of political reasons. When you don't have quick fix solution to replace jobs that have been lost as a result of government selling work permit to foreigners, you think the country hunger ranking will improve? No, it will not improve. Hunger will continue to exist. The country will continue to be a hunger-related country. That is the kind of country we have. So I'm not surprised by the report. It is only validating what we've been saying. That decisions of a government should be decisions that will enhance productivity. Hunger, we know partisan. I say, hunger don't know whether they mean a CDC man or a UP man. Hunger ain't care to know what kind of party share you can wear. But hunger ready catch you. Whether you vote for Joe Baka, you vote for Joe Baka. When hunger ready catch you, it catch you. You're not asking question whether you support the government or you're not support it. And that's why when the government is taking decisions, the decision should be void of political sentiments and influence. Because when they went to transport ministry to sack people, they did not even ask which political party the people they come from. Some of the people are your own people who you voted for. And after the hunger continue to exist, do we want the country to continue to be hungry? No. We're asking the president to tone down the politics, tone down the vindictiveness. Tomorrow we'll deal with the Ruth calling letter. You know, in that conversation, we're going to talk about tuning down of all of these divisiveness and so forth. When you tune down the rhetorics, you tune down the divisiveness, the political tension in the country, just by tuning it down, it can give some form of relief. And this is another thing that a lot of people will not want to believe, but it's a very fascinating fact. And that's how do you know that feminists are used to share. They want to come and shock people. Feminists are used to share with one another. That's how you can give me 200. I get 200. Well, let me give you 175 out. You know, and while hungry that they'll eat. Yep. Feminists are used to share their little. Are no longer sharing. Friends are used to reach out for one another in terms of emergency. Oh, my man, I'm jammed. I'm saying something at 20 baht. Oh, man, I beg you, anything that send me something. They are no longer doing it because the political climate in the country is so tense. The government is not de-escalating tension. The country remains divided. And so it has reached to the point where some people in America now, they're not assisting people in Liberia anymore. Oh, man, I can't get my money. Like, oh, saying, oh, rescue the country. Then you won't ask me for money? Oh, yes, because the government is not doing anything positive to de-escalate tension from a political perspective. People are being witch hunted, taking the president for political reasons. These are all tension building up. Church members are no longer speaking to one another. They used to help each other with co-rent and co. Huh? You don't lay in the same chair saying, right, I used to credit you. Politics scheme divided us. The politics were over. The government in charge refused to unite the country. Instead, the government started running after people on political reasons. That division alone. That division alone is a major contributing factor to the hunger. Because the more people do not have access to credit in economy, I mean, the economic people will tell you, say, any country where people got access to credit, that country is a good country. And you see America got a credit card system. Even when your salary not there, but when you get credit card system, you say when your salary can't set way. When people have access to credit, it's almost like they get access to their money. When people use to credit each other easily, one bag of rent, I'm going to take it about when the money you pay me. People did not see political lines before. There was no bitterness amongst the citizens. The citizen UP team did not reach to the level at which it is today. Because the UP owner Ellen used to go and get Natana Mange job. And you are working. So even when Mange beginning on ruin UP, Mange will call and say, oh man, stop. Some kind of way it used to happen. The John Real CDC did not hold the job. The current superintendent of Mozzarella County, the only coach getting job to say, oh, wait, Brian. He was a United Partisan getting job. Oh, that few times, his children were not hungry. Had they not given him a job, I'm sure they would have been hungry. Hello? Hello? Mr. Benina, you were deputy. The man who would have been vice president, if Baga going to win first, he might know quick. Joey hadn't getting job. Now, the reason we're saying these things is not to detect what the political gimmicks will be, but these things are done to have a positive impact on the country in other areas. Political tension, once you de-escalate political tension, naturally, the citizens will start to align. Right now, people say got issue at heart. Anything I'm talking, go research. So many we used to get so many money, not giving them money these days because of politics. In other places, everybody on the earth got a budget. Your budget are two ways. What thing you spend it on, and what you get the money from. When you get the money, what thing you spend it on. More people now in the country, where they will get the money from, a cripple. Because I used to get money from Open Sense and election time, I cause out old papi. I said, bad thing to him. Election finish, I get soft face now. I ought to go to Open Sense and go tell you anything because I will go big zebra for money when I'm not telling me bad thing because of campaign. Okay, the government was to make sure that the country become naturally, healed through their national reconciliatory programs. The government they're escalating tension. When they don't say you wearing different color beside green, they go after you. When your ideas are aligned with different things other than green, they suppress you. If you are doing business, they suppress your business. They don't get you contracts. They don't do this. When you do these things and you think you are politically inclined, you are indirectly crippling the resource distribution chain in the country. Ellen, we're not drawn when you said we are interrelated. Joey, we're not drawn when he overly emphasized on that. It reached a turn. You running the country like you alone can run it. Go ahead. The night report will come. You careful, like, bro. We 123 or 123. We are not praying for that level. But you need to de-escalate some of the tension, create jobs, start selling our job to foreigner. Start buying 1.23 million car just for the president when Liberians are hungry. I will not say more. That is right there, Alexa. After you go take calls, then we get out of here.
So can't say a lot. And you said something that at least we're supposed to cancel the 12 and be maybe the 100th or something like that. I think it is a gradual process. That's the first thing. So it is not going to take one day. It is not going to take a year or so. But I think when we have progress or when we have some of the things underway, and we'll be able to understand that, we're on the path to creating an environment where Liberia will be food sufficient on its own. They'll be able to produce their own food and all that. Some of the things that we have, not everything, by the way. Because we have good soils, 100% we do. And it goes back to the president we have, Mr. Joseph Yuma Boakai, who is Liberia president, is clearly from the background of agriculture. So it clearly states that is his field of specialization or specialty. And I'm not saying this because we want to just talk about it. If you're going to go on maybe Google or someone else and just put in Joseph Yuma Boakai and his profile comes up, you're going to see there's something in it that links him to be an agriculturist. And there's a point where he was at, I think, the Ministry of Agriculture back in the day, LPMC and stuff like that. So it is clear that Joseph Yuma Boakai, as Liberia's president, did not make any mistake, or I'm sure that it was not a mistake to have this arrest agenda coined. No, it was never a mistake because he knows he's from, the background of agriculture. So that was one of the things he proposed to Liberians, in other words, that of course we were going to manage our different places, and he was going to encourage Liberians to go back to the soil because he is an agriculturist. So Liberians should be able to produce, some of the things that we consume on a daily basis, maybe cassava, rice, or whatever. So I'm sure people who are from that background also looked forward to the president's, dream and his ambition to have Liberia to produce her own food. Joseph Yuma Boakai, Liberia's president, took over in 2024, officially 2025, and now we're at 2026. And where are we when it comes to the A in the arrest agenda? Where are we? Is Liberia producing, especially when it comes to the quantity that will be able to supply a huge portion of our population? Have we gotten to that point yet? Or how many more years are we to wait? So when we're discussing this global hunger index, I think we need to ask the president, Mr. President. It is, I don't want to say it is a disgrace because, of course, every government will have people who are hungry. Not everyone will be able to afford to eat 3 times a day or to eat 3 meals a day. But as the person you are and the promises you made, and people looking forward to you, people trusting in your ability as a person who has an agricultural background, is there something underway that we should look forward to? Should we also expect that next year, if we're going to have a new update from the Global Hunger Index, that Liberia will no longer be at 112th a place? Is that something to think about? That is one of my major concerns, because it seems like you have Oliver, who is maybe from who is an artist who knows how to paint, and then he is elected to a certain position, so he promised us that the creative industry will be able to thrive in certain ways, and there are things that are going to change. Oliver is here, and then artists are not doing what should be done, and maybe our creative industry is not putting out what should be put out. So at the end of the day, we'll go back to asking Oliver, you promised us, and given your background, what is this? And this is not something about comparison, because I know whenever we start to discuss a lot of these things, you start to compare. Oh, how about the other person? We're discussing Mr. Joseph Yuma Boakai as Liberia's current president, whose promises were clear, confident, and brave enough, courageous enough, and it was courageously delivered to Liberians. So, Mr. President, my question to you is, what exactly are we going to do as a country to have Liberia to not be at 112th place on this whole global hunger index? I went on the social media and not today, the other day, and there was something about the same Liberia's placement. I think it was West Africa or Africa as a whole. Where is Liberia's placement when it comes to some of the poorest countries in Africa? And one of the comments I read, it was really funny to me, Oliver. Someone said, Liberia will soon do slating, will soon be number 1 poorest country. I think it was in Africa or West Africa. That was funny, but that's serious. If you have your citizens, if you have people of this country thinking in that direction, it is clear that a lot of them are already discouraged, and they think that we're not going to go anywhere in that regard. Like that issue, this issue also has similar comments. There are people who are saying we're going to go number 1 very soon because people can start a day soon and all that kind of thing. A lot more. So this is about our country, and this is far beyond Mr. Boakai. When I'm saying of Liberians, because Liberians go to bed, some of them go to bed very hungry. If you go on the social media, you will see some people comically commenting on their giveaways that, oh, I haven't had food to eat since this morning, or my kids and I did not eat yesterday. These comments, if you're very active, if you're an active Facebook user, there are people who do giveaways on the social media. And sometimes it will be like, could you give a reason as to why you need maybe $20 US, $10 US, or 1,000 Liberian dollars? We have a lot of them on Facebook. If you go to the comment section and you read some comments from Liberians, mothers, fathers, if you go there and read some of the comments, you're going to understand how people are struggling on a daily basis. And sometimes they just go on the internet, and if they're going to see this as a means to get something to eat, they're going to comment and just write about their problems and all that. So it is not accidental that Liberia is at 112th place on this whole global hunger index thing. It is not accidental. It is not. It is not an accident. It is not just having like just a snap of the fingers. No, it is not. It did not happen suddenly. So a lot of work needs to be done. And Mr. Boakai, you're our president, whose wisdom, knowledge, and experience should be able to guide us through. So I don't want to say this is on a pew, but I think this is just a reminder to you as the president, giving your arrest agenda. Agriculture is number 1. Agriculture, it doesn't mean we're just going to bring farmers from rural Liberia and then they have a space where they're going to sell your produce and that's that. No, that's not just what we want. No, we want to have a moment where we're self-sufficient. We get plenty error in it time. We get lofa, we get bong, we get nimba, we get plenty error in it time. Imagine, Oliver, plantain. If the boy can sell you 4 plantain for $400 Liberian dollars, sometimes you can reduce it. In Liberia, avocado, I think we can call butter here. If you go to Benson Street, if you're not strong, you'll spend maybe $400 for one. If you go to Syncor, around the supermarket area, you're going to have to pay 400, 500, sometimes 600 for avocado, watermelon, pineapple, papaya, pawpaw. All these things, people pay plenty of money for all the things. And it is people farming and and all that kind of thing that are happening. So we're not supposed to be discussing this as a major problem about this time. I think we should have been discussing this as good news that, oh yeah, since the ascendancy of Mr. Boakai to Liberia's presidency, now Liberia can boast of this, that, and that, especially when it comes to producing our own food. But no, we're not talking about those things. We're now reading a Global Hunger Index report, how there are children who die before their 5th birthday. You can imagine that. There are children who are undernourished. So everybody's suffering it on here.
Okay.
Everybody, they hunger being a serious thing and joke.
And I know party.
And not joke. They think about, Unity Party, you sedition, you from CMC, from ANC or LP. No, everybody can be hungry. So if you're out there and you're listening to us talk about this and you think that we're being political, when your hunger hits you, I know what they will do.
Okay.
Because everybody gets hungry. And if you go in the market, none of there are people that all about all that your thing a joke. People go buy rest, they go credit.
The journals of books start going in the market.
Yeah.
People will keep going in the market until 7 o'clock.
People can do one-time test. Somebody told me that thing. I didn't even know about it.
Zero,
the one-time touch thing.
No, it's called 001.
001. Somebody call it one-time touch.
Yeah.
They say in it, even you just post somebody put plenty of people in the food you eat, drink, heavy water you go before you go to bed.
Yeah, 001. 0 in the
One
morning.
time.
No breakfast, no lunch. Only
Dinner.
only
And that dinner it passes for
No.
the next day, morning, afternoon until evening hour
Some
again.
of the very dinner you can put the pepper, the bitter ball, and the pepper, the bitter ball, the onion, everything. Put it in a small plastic. Yeah, you put it in a small plastic, then you put it over the rest, then you boil it. When the rest dry, you take that plastic, you put it in one small pan, you mash it. Put it over the rest, you take the real oil, you put it there.
Yeah.
You roast the bone, you put it on top of it, you close it small for the bone to simmer. Then your food, your two ready.
This is not funny.
And when you're from Lower County, the kizzy board, you call it greens. Yeah, you call it greens. You know the greens. You put it in green. You just put it inside the rest more. You get sauce more.
You eat it.
You operate just so you can get blood, so you can get kwashiorkor. How do you call it? How do you call it? Yeah, kwashiorkor. What kind of thing? So you can
No,
get it.
but
It is not funny. That's how people living.
Like we have a portion, a huge portion of our population living in that condition. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It is not funny.
Yeah.
So for me, the bottom line is
People live that.
Mr. Boakai, I hope that the experts, that the experienced people are working on something that will make Liberia to be off.
Please, we shouldn't be here next year.
No, we'll still be there.
No, I mean we can try to go a step
Thank you.
further.
That's my point.
If we can
Because-
even be 1 and 10 cents, no problem.
Yeah, that's improvement.
Yeah, 110,
you know?
109, no issue.
That's improvement.
But we shouldn't be in that thing.
So we're saying beginning. We've already begun the year. So moving forward, I hope we are going to but I hope the government will work on things.
Yeah, you could settle 1.2 million, 2 cars, and
Investing.
put the money in some of the Kazawa fund. I mean, something will happen.
Yeah.
Something could go.
So I hope our experts and our experienced and people, our educated people will get together and present this thing where they have different recommendations and things that are going to be plausible for all of us to improve. Because next year we'll go why we go
Why we go 117? Then the whole country will decide. Well,
number one, number two.
let's take a break. When we come back, we take calls on 87.9.
Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Okay, keep it coming into star 255 star 1 hash. As said, star 255 star 1 hash. The more you play, the better your chances are. We are closer to giving somebody 7,500. Let's take some calls, and hopefully we'll do so, or DJ Hero will continue from there. Let's talk to this person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. Let's hear you.
Thank you. What's my kind? USA Leza. The official spokesperson of the Liberian Civil Rights Movement.
Go ahead.
President Boaga, who made Liberian that we are in. We to that number. What I say is that when President Boaga get the power, and what's the number? Why he did? There was 700 person just from Ministry of State and President Affairs and other ministry and the routine. It went around. Does not do nothing to him. Our marketers are selling on the road, making the ends meet from there. And we know where they are now, where they can get the ends meet.
Removing motorcycles from on the road, cutting their hustle, all that thing creating hunger.
Some guys don't see how many parking there when you pass inside, they won't carry you. When not going, they won't carry you. All the things that made a more you working on. I go on whether that blew on their Facebook page. That 2 persons died from drugs, the woman and her child. They died from hunger. So this is what President Boaga is doing, killing our people. Our people die. I go on a daily basis. It's true. That report is true.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. William, let's talk to Man CC quickly. Then we could talk to other callers. Hello.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for the show.
Mm-hmm.
I want to please tell Alexa, info those people require of that. Those people require. Now, see the TV will understand it.
To the issue.
To the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what you are trying to say that the report that came out, that okay get that report, or Alexa get that report, or that Omen Sensor or Massey get that report. The people that are watching the whole world that get that database about every country, they are giving a report. But you get a lot on the other side again, but they put lying, but we are they were not lying, right? But today they put lying. You said they get men jobs to born, and today that they giving the men jobs to the old men. So they were going on our country. Our people are dying. So it's you're talking about 1 time coming, they require one blow. With the Chief Justice on our A. Yeah, for the market with A.
Chief Justice
on our A. Yeah, Chief Justice. And the need for A, you pull out 2 cars. Yeah, for them, when one get right from that is far right. When you beat the paper thing, that one Chief Justice can be like, you put it there, match the paper. It will go. You put them on our way, it's finished. It go on like day finished. Go straight to bed. You see, for let's see that program, they can't see the children all the time. They ask and decide to say, oh, they're born here, but you know the story of these people. You see, men say when the child is soon, they can get crazy. But they see the child in the night. You say they're going to obey. You know that story, thank you, my son.
All right. We leave you right there, Man CC. Why you feature sooner than the child get crazy? Well, let's talk to this person from the US. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Okay, man, no.
Go ahead. Let's hear you, ma'am.
No. I'm freaking good. Or you? What happened to you?
Nothing. Go ahead.
You know, I don't call on your show, but when you see me calling, something that hurting my feeling. You say what you will change. Unless how you doing, I'm my daughter.
She's good.
Nothing is going to change. Nothing. Nothing is not going to change in the country. When Arizona Commission said it, they went up there and insulted him and stuff. Nothing is going to change. When you take a dead man and make him president, and you know that cartoon show where you watch, it's trying to play the muppet, it's trying to play the, then you see them holding the rope, and walk out right there. But those people from America, why should we be in the nursing home? And they say they're in the government, they're advisor. And they're advisor and stuff. What they going to change? Nothing.
Nothing going to change. I just started for President Weah. I just started for Summer 12. When they get back to the presidency, they have a lot of work to do. They're going way back. Nothing going to change. All the people doing all that is just eating and paying their mortgage just here in America. Nothing going to change. Nothing.
Okay, thank you.
You put somebody over there who don't know what is going on in the country. He can listen to radio. He can read newspaper. They take everything away from him. He's not seeing what's going on in the country. They are putting the car through, passing all around for you in the place. They are seeing something going to change. Nothing. But a group of the Liberian people. He told them they didn't listen. And I want to suffer for it. Don't come in my inbox begging me for money. I will kick your butt out.
Oh, okay. So you see it?
But we told them.
So you see it? That's a part of it. Thank you very much. you heard it. People are no longer comparing notes because of political tension. It's also a contributing factor to hunger. Let's talk to the person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, my dear brother. Let's hear you, sir.
Mohammed, and I call from a corner, down Coast Phone Hill, Western Community. Mr. Khan, I thought we have an agriculturalist president. In 2023, if I can remember, one of the campaign messages was President Bwaka is an agriculturalist. When he comes, agriculture job will waste and you will come. How can 3 years later, like sitting as one of the world hungriest countries? Where is the idea of that he led from Nigeria? Have the agriculture ideas been elusive out of him? He said that he lied to the people that he was coming to create jobs in the agriculture sector in 3 years, so they no job. Look, the Liberian people, we told you that Simon Bwaka did not have the idea to bring any change in our country, but because Liberian people went against President Weah, who was doing literally everything to change the face of our country. And today, evidence is everywhere. Not the agriculture president, Liberia state as the hungriest country. Our children cannot reach the age of fast. We cannot afford to create them the nutritional food to keep them out. Today, this is the saddest thing and darkest thing that ever happened. So where is the 42 years experience in both systems? Yes.
We leave you right there.
Yes, about agriculture.
We leave you. Thank you. We leave you. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Good evening, KOK, and good evening to Estate Elasa.
Go ahead, my brother. Good evening.
Good evening, people of Liberia. This is the voice of Martin L. Johnson, and I do call from district number 10 to be precise, Gaetan community.
Go ahead, Johnson.
Okay, the issues of hunger is not about politics, but it is the reality. Liberia is hard. Okay, if you go on the market today, they sell out more than they buy. Okay. We don't even get it and even eat. Okay. The country is very, very much hard. No job. One, 7 take place on time. No job, no business going. The country is hard. And I can assure you that, okay, that 112 that laboratory on the global hunger index, we will go to more than 112 next year. We'll be at 123. It is the reality. Thank you for having me on this evening.
Okay.
For the platform.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's go and talk to additional callers on the platform. Yeah, we could take the last three and call it a day on today's edition. 0806 500 104, 0776 104 104 are the numbers. The first person, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Good evening, Oliver. How are you?
We're great, my brother. Let's hear you, sir, quickly.
This is Mohammed Gitawa, the member of the Suara movement.
Go ahead, Gitawa.
Let me recommend you for the show. You know, really, if international people not say this, everybody knows it. People are taking to punish the Liberian people. Today, one of the oldest markets in the world, Liberia, because of road now, nobody is selling Gala. The market, I mean, the city police, they chase the people, they hunt door, in the bush. So this is so much problem. Motorcycle are them there. And now the police are suffering came down on the scene, they gave them about $50 US ticket all over in the pocket of the rally. How is expecting the people to live? And I don't know next year which people will come, because next year I'm going to be worse than this year. So we all have to start up there and start to compare. And what you are saying about the political demarcation, under the administration is the bedroom between Unity Party and La Facility.
Okay.
Our co-leader, we used to before the election, we used to call and laugh. Today, it calls some people they don't want to answer you. And some of we are in the private sector and and they kind of pressure like in the country currently. Even if you see a holy eating, some of them will hardly afford. Because they're not for the family. The government has talked about rescue. It's quite unfortunate that those people are suffering. Other people, this is the reason, all kind. Anytime they stress the market, the last solution now, President Joseph Mabaga said, they should close all the market areas. Because the market, they are not spending with the government.
Okay.
Anytime they pull and microphone in their mouth, they can say the website with the government. It's the reason today.
Thank you. We leave you right there. Let's talk to this other person. Go ahead. Let's hear you 1 minute.
Yeah, good evening, Karen. Let me say good evening to Alexa.
Go ahead, my dear.
Yeah, this is Dinah. Alice Peter and Peters. I join you from Congotan. Let me say thanks for the show this evening. You know, Karen, even those of us that are doing small businesses, imagine that sometimes we sell for over 2 weeks and somebody don't even ask you how much. Most especially the new place I moved my shop a few times. 2 weeks, imagine I sell for 2 weeks and no one passed to the shop to ask how much. To tell you how difficult things are in the country. I attended one, they said the government said they were having, trade fair for businesses, those in agriculture and other businesses. You know, I attended. And after everything, according to them, they were focusing on those in agriculture. And you know how much they were giving each of those people at the end of the day? They invited over 200 persons, 200 businesses owners. And then they said among the 200, they were selecting 50. After vetting, after doing some kind of investigation, whatever they want to do, they will select another 20.
Quickly.
And that 20 person is selected according to them. How much they were giving them? 200, some people $500. Agriculture, like you said, you believe in agriculture, it came to make people to go back to the farm, giving somebody 200 to go do farm job. So this government is actually a disappointment. This is why you see they're just focusing on things that George we already did, and we're just halfway to being completed. That's the only thing they are focusing on right now, and they're forgetting everything that they promised. Agriculture, like I said, Joseph Boakai had the experience on. Nothing is going on in this country.
Thank you.
It's very hard and disappointing.
Thank you. We leave you right there. We'll continue with the conversation on tomorrow from different angles. But again, my name is Kai. Alexa was here. We got to go home. Until we return on tomorrow, have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye-bye.